Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is my ocean themed junk journal that is for sale. If it's still for sale, then it won't have sold on it, and there will be a link in the description below for you to find it. So first of all, let's take a look at the front. All the measurements and everything you need to know about the journal, sort of the technical side, will be included when you follow the links through. What I can tell you is there's 4 signatures. And we've got a lovely mermaid here. We've got embellishments. It's been made out of a cereal box, covered loads of times with extra reinforcement with cardboard and then brown paper. It's been covered with different fabrics and then laces. And then we have the 4 signatures on the side there. So we've got outside beaded signatures and then just a little mermaid disc on the back. And then at the bottom, hopefully you can see as well, quite a chunky journal. So then you've got all the beads there as well. Okay, so she is a gator mouse. I can only apologize for that, but what I would say is there are a lot of additional booklets in here and loose sheets that you can take out if you want to reduce the bulk. So I've included everything so you can see, but there are ways to reduce the bulk if you want to. All right, so first of all, this is just a little painting watercolour I did, and on the back I'll write a note to the person who's purchasing it, a personal note about a few ways that you can use the journal, a few benefits and different tips and things. And then we start. So I'll get some of the tags out to start with, but they're pretty much all of them you can journal on the back. So once we get moving, I'll just sort of show you the fronts of the tags. So there we go, some whales in here. This is one of the extra booklets that I was telling you about. You can see there's plenty of lace there as well. So yeah, here's almost like a scrapbook book, and inside we've got 2 tags, and this is an envelope actually. So nearly all of the envelopes will have ephemera in. That one doesn't have it in, but by the time you get it, it will. And all of the envelopes have things like Wordsworth actual pages. They've got French receipts that are genuine. So I will show you some of those in a minute. Just need to remember that I'm popping some in there as well. So yeah, I will pop some of that in every envelope. There will be something special inside, and what I call then genuine ephemera, actual original ephemera, will be in those envelopes. Okay, but I'll show you some in a minute. Okay, so then this is my kit that I've used, which is my Under the Sea kit, which you can find in various places, Ko-fi, Etsy. Sometimes it's on Ko-fi, you might get it as a member only, but there's more than one place you can find it. I'll link that below for you. So that's my kit there. And you'll find that on the edge of a lot of the pages I've used some nice lace. So here's a tag. Here's one of the envelopes I was telling you about again. So here I can show you that you've got some Wordsworth, and that's from the Tempest. You have some, this is an old envelope I've decorated, by the way, an original French receipt there. And sometimes I put an extra tag in as well, but that's more or less the type of stuff that you're going to get in every envelope that appears in the journal. And I'm going to say there's probably about 7 or 8 envelopes, and they were just ordinary old envelopes that I've decorated with ephemera to make them look a little bit interesting. Let's just pop that back in there. I'm going to try and put things back mainly as I'm going along, otherwise I won't remember where they were in the journal. We don't want that, so I'll put her back as well. You can name the mermaid if you like. And on this side, so we've got a nice wave there. I think there's an extra pocket there you can put something in, and another card on there. Pop that in. I think that this little tag here probably originally was in there, because I've done a little flip through on TikTok as well, so I've been busy showing the journal off. Then we have this really lovely vintage image. That one's going to go there, and then another card there, and some netting, which I thought was very sea-like, and I've tried to use some different sort of fabrics and stuff to make it more sea-like. And there is a bit of bling in this journal, which I don't not often do. So there's some coffee dyed paper, original coffee dye paper done by me, and another page from the kit. over we go. We've got some pretty netting. On here we have some images from Songs of the Sea from Stamperia, and I've used that alongside my kit throughout, and some resin flowers here. And then here we have another envelope inside some of the ephemera type stuff I was telling you about. So that's an actual original French letter there, and again from Wordsworth. So there's nothing photocopied in the envelopes. It is the real vintage McCoy. So then we have an image from Songs of the Sea again, a little space to journal. A lot of the space for journaling though really does come from the very large tags in the book and the extra booklet. So I mean, you can journal on the pages, and what I always suggest is put a hard piece of cardboard behind if it's difficult to do so. Part of my kit there, and some lace. And then, as I say, these are just huge, and there's lots of them throughout the journal, so you can write on the back, and that's the way that you're going to gain lots of space. Another pocket there. I think we've got a spare tag to go in there. And again, images from Songs of the Sea, a nice cute bottle behind, and some lined paper in the signature there, just for a little bit of a change, a switch up, and a bit of bling here, which I thought was nice. A couple of tags, small tags there. And then we've got some vellum, which I haven't touched, I've just left as it is. You may not be able to see, but it's got a pretty butterfly print on it, it's very delicate. And then here, an airmail letter, envelope, sorry, with two cute little tags in there, but places for you to hide things and put things inside. So that was the middle of the signature. And then there's just a little bit of beading on the signature. There's actually a lot more beading on the other signatures. I started with just a small amount there. And then second half of the signature, another huge journaling card and some different paper behind, like accounting paper. And then you've got your porthole. And you'll see as we go through the journal that I've done some quirky pages with portholes and doors and stuff. So hang on in there because there are some different stuff coming up. And then here we've got another pocket and a little card there. And then we've got one of these little booklets I was telling you about, which could be kept separately from the journal. This has actually got sewn in signature as well. It's just a delicate little book with some different papers in, just for fun. And some beading. And another journaling card. I won't show you the back because it's blank for you to journal on. And pop that in. Like so, and away we go. So this is the doors I was going to, this is the doors I was telling you about, and we've got some nice gems on there, portholes, and then they open up more than once, like that, and then the space to journal there. Same for this one, opens up with a pretty mermaid, bit of bling, and then space to journal there, and then they will close down again. Something like that in every signature, but different. I'll show you in a minute. So coffee dyed paper, nice and blank there. And then what I've done, I've put these in. Okay, so these just literally slip into the journal, and so therefore could be put to one side and taken out of the journal. I've used lots of genuine papers on these and some scrapbooking techniques, but then on the back you can just write, so there's a whole page there. We've got a belly band with a great looking pirate there, with some decking type effect and some writing paper on the back of that one, and some lace. A pocket of shells and two tags. Sometimes I've used lace, sometimes sorry silk, sometimes I've used some gems on them. So I've tried to mix and match the changes, and that was the end of the first signature. So that's quite a bulky signature, but as you can tell, there's things that you can take out of there if you want to. Then we're moving on, and we've got another cute door. So this door opens up again, and we've got places to write, but inside we've got a really nice tag and a bit of bling behind it. So again, you've got lots of options for where you want to write, and some secret areas as well, so you don't want people to see. So we've got a very handsome captain in black and white there, and over we go, another image from Songs of the Sea tag there. So you can move the tags around the journal, you can mix and match whatever you want. So anything that's loose and paper clipped, you can switch it up, change it round, make the journal your own, the own order that you want it to go in. Another Hanson Captain there with some tags behind, some whales. There's room for more in there, I'd say, if you want to add your own. And then we've got just this quirky paper of like a Cornish scene, just to remind you guys I come from Cornwall. And that opens up. This did have my painting in behind, but I thought it was better to put that in the front. And inside, place to write, massive tag again. That's the Songs of the Sea piece of paper there. And pop that back on. And then again from my kits, Lovely Mermaids. And another belly band with decking effect and a Songs of the Sea card tag there. And then this one's a little bit different. It's been made to look like a picture frame almost, and space to write on the back. Quite a mystical looking mermaid there, and we've got some gems there as well. Hopefully the gems will all stay in place. They've been glued pretty firmly, but you might get the odd bit of bling sometimes, so it doesn't run on you, but it's easy to pop it back with some decent glue. So place to write on the back here, and then almost like a postcard here with decking on there and writing paper on the back of there. So try to vary the size of the cards for you. So if you want to write a lot one day or 1 month or 1 week, you can. If you just want to write a little bit on a tiny tag, you can. So 2 very pretty cards, tags and cards here. So this one with some chiffon on it, and then this one with a cute fish and different mediums on there, and a nice beachy background to write on as well. So I just lost that, didn't I? That went somewhere. Again, you can move that around to your heart's content. You can put them all together, you can separate them out, but you've got really decent paper clips there, nice long ones to grip well, so you can mess around with it as much as you want to. This is mulberry paper, so it's got an internal flower, you know, handmade paper there, and 2 cute tags there. And then coming over the page, we've got another Vintage Lady where you can write on the back, and another one of those envelopes which has come out really lovely with the sari silk on there. And then inside you have a tag, so another piece of French letter. Let me open this out for you. So if you've watched this far enough, then you're interested enough. There, and a piece of French book there. Okay, as I say, all genuine pieces of ephemera. So I'll pop that in there. I think we're doing well, guys. I think we're doing well. So across the page, we've got some more whales on the back of a mermaid. Writing paper, a bit of bling, just a bit of fun bling, and a decking tag, and a big journaling card there in the back. These are food colour dyed paper, so when you come across the green, that's been food colour dyed, and the brown has been the coffee dyed. So there's lots of blues and greens on some of the papers that I put in here as well. There's some sari silk. There's also some raw silk, so that's raw silk. I was going to say that was sari silk, but that's raw silk. So if you look across the journal, you're getting some sort of cheaper laces, if for want of a better word, some netting. You're getting some mid-range laces. You're getting some genuine vintage lace as well. This is genuine vintage lace. So you've got a mix going on there, a mix of fabrics within the journal and on the edges. So where did we get to? Yeah, that's raw silk. There's 2 tags there. So you've got vintage lace and you have a piece of satin there. So I won't point out all the fabrics to you, but you do have a real range in there, and that's a fabric pocket. And then you've got all this here. So this is attached to the journal. It's not one that you can take out, but again, what you could do is put something behind so you can write, and you've got a nice white space there. So this is a whole book. So this is what I was saying. You could just take this out of the journal, not have it in there. It's going to mean you have more space. However, I wanted to put it in there for you to show that it can go in there. So this has got coffee dyed, it's got ephemera, it's got charms. It's got some opening out areas to pop some stuff in. It's also got some Edith Holden, and I know that's not mermaid related, it's been sewn in, so you can add your own beads and charms on there for your own fun. Just all you have to do is just thread them in and tie them on however you like. So that's that one, decorated on the back as well, but easy to take out should you want to separate out. Okay, and this is quite an interactive page because of the way it looks. So you've got a tag in there and a lovely almost oceany corally thing going on here from Songs of the Sea, and then over here you've got two tags, and behind here you've got another one of these blank on the back, but can take out and write on there for the second signature. So there's the beading for the second signature. I've added some colours in that remind me of the sea and coral and things. So that's that. And then we're on the third signature. So we have this lovely handsome gentleman here as part of the kit. Some pretty lace on the edge. And then we have another one of those envelopes. I won't open it. Similar sort of thing, genuine ephemera in there. And then we've got this page which has loads of tags on. So I tried to make it look like floorboards. We've got a little treasure chest here with some bling on. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's 9 tags in there, and they're almost hidden, so it's great fun. It's a great fun page. And then over here, just simple pockets with simple tags. This is material here. A big tag, again, you can journal on the back, and a plain piece of paper there. Part of the kit. Get to the middle, you've got the vellum again. It just feels really nice vellum. A genuine book page from Surrey Watercolours, so vintage. And the vellum, blank white, netting, kit, blank blue. So just left a few blanks, okay? I felt by this point maybe we should. Then we have belly bands, 2 tags behind the belly bands, and this is made out of a paper bag and I'm really proud of it. So turn the bottom up, decorated the bottom and stuck it down, and then I could put the 2 tags in, and then you'll see the paper bag opens up and inside there's an envelope. And again, I think stuff needs to go in that envelope. So there's 2 envelopes I need to put stuff in, but that's fine. Okay, let's put that in. And then another one of those almost framed cards with some twine and an extra tag on there. And that's the end of that signature. So it's a bit of a smaller signature. I left a few more blanks in there. But then in between the two, you've got another one of these lovely big journaling cards that you can use. So now we're on number 4. I didn't show you the beads, did I, for number 3? So let me see if I can work it out where the middle is. Should be able to, shouldn't I? There we go. So that's the beading for that one. There's a lot of beading on that one, and some charms and things as well. So it's very pretty there. Right, let's get back to the 4th signature. So thank you if you're still with me. If you like junk journaling and you're interested, please subscribe and check me out because I will be working on Peter Rabbit next, and that's going to be for my grandson. This one's for sale, but the next one is going to be for my grandson. Okay, so this is the 4th signature, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 tags all popped in the floorboards there. There's room for some more there. And another one of those cards in the back, but that can move around. That could go in that 3rd signature. Seeing there's a few more blanks in there. Blank white, fun paper, and this is like a booklet. So I will show you because it's again another one that perhaps if you wanted to could, let me just grip that so we don't lose ourselves, could end up out of the journal if you needed it to. Some bling, and then tag in there, and just some little papers and things in there, and some vellum. It's quite a tactile one, that one. And Handsome Captain on that side. Some, I think that's Sari Silk. I don't know, maybe I told you wrong, it was Sari Silk before. Anyway, there's some 2 simple tags there. Place to write, and a belly band with 2 bigger cards tags behind. But I really like these belly bands, the way the vintage look has come out with the browns. I really like that. Browns and blues go well, don't they? Some nice vintage fabric, another big journaling card that you can write on the back, then coffee dye behind, a postcard, again you can write on the back, fun paper, an envelope with some ephemera in it, another big envelope with quite a lot of ephemera in it, little tag, white page, and in the back you have 2 tags, and then this, again, another booklet which you could take out and do something with separately if you want to. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that, everybody. I will leave the links below if it's still for sale. If it's already sold, it will say sold on it. So yeah, look forward to hearing from anybody who might want to buy it. But if not, I hope you've enjoyed a wonderful flip through and just looking at all that lovely, fabulous paper to work your way through. And I'll see you on my next video. Thank you.